So till last video we're done with the reproductive system, a lot of things. Today we'll just go with the accessory glands and these. We're done with these tests and these all. We'll just do reading. So before I continue, I would love to do that first. So as I just mentioned, testes which are produce both sperm, like male sex hormones, so that develop inside the abdomen and come to before birth in scrotum, a pouch of skin located outside of the abdomen before between the thighs, so they are telling about the position. So I mentioned in last video this the scrotum, which is a pouch like structure where testes are going to be hang. So I'm sure it's clear to you the position which lies inside the thighs. So I'm sure it's clear. That's what's more written. Since the sperms are unable to develop the body temperature, so the scortium, which maintains test is around 34 Celsius, slightly lower than the body temperature. This is like I have covered two videos and I've told in both videos. So here it's written. So I would love to again repeat it. First thing, uh, the sperms hang outside a little from our bodies. These testes and male reproductive system hangs out a little. Why? That's because our body temperature is around 37 Celsius, but our sperm production, spermatogenesis process, these all occur from 35 to 35 Celsius. Like this temperature here is written 34, but in NCRT NEET you'll also find 35 Celsius. I'm sure it's clear to you. So they're saying that scotium which maintain testes and these all would be done at this temperature. That's why the testis hangs a little out, not on this temperature. I'm sure it's clear. Then these testes composed of lobules which contain tightly collide seminiferous tubule which make up most of these testes. The Sertoli cells and the tubules responsible for production of the sperm, and these all spermatogen. I've just highlighted all because I've told everything. And if you're new, you have not watched that video, I would suggest, but still I can give you an overview. First thing, this the structure. You'll see this testis. Inside this you'll see lobules. So in each testis there are around how many lobules? 250 lobules. Then if I just make enlarged lobule, in this lobule we have semiphase tubules. The semiphase tubules have 1 to 3 semiphase tubules in each, right? Then we have also Ladis cells and other cells like Sertoli cells. These are Sertoli cells, are also called as nerd cells, or they are also called as sustancious cells. So I'm sure it's clear. So these all help, they provide nutritions to germ cells. So I'm sure it's clear. Like we are done with this paragraph. Today we'll discuss about accessory glands. So I'm sure. Let's start about accessory glands. Wait a moment. So accessory glands. So let's start what's written and everything. So first thing, accessory glands are, they help in transport and storage, right? And storage of sperm. Some shots clear. Then these accessory ducts are 4 in number. So if I just write what are these are called as rete testes. Second we have vasa efferentia. We have other two which are epididymis. Then we have the last one which is vasa differentia. This is vasa efferentia. This is vasa differentia. So I'm sure it's clear if I just discuss these all in diagram. And even wait a moment. Yes, these accessory glands, they help in transport and ducts. These all structure, but accessory gland form part of semen as well, and they have seminal vessels. They also have prostate. They have Kolper's glands, and this also called as bulbourethral cells. So don't get confused, these are the names I've written first. I'll make it in a diagram form for now. So let's start. Okay, so first thing you'll see this kind of a structure. If I'll make this will be quite rough like, so I'll add a picture. So here comes the diagram, so I'll explain you in quite easy way. First thing, the structure would be, we have lobules, semi-phase tubules, which we are done till last video. So today we'll see these things. First thing, you'll see this kind of a structure, right? This kind of structure, right? Then the first thing you'll see would be seminal vesi. This is quite dark color. So this is this becomes so okay, just go with this seminal vessel, which is the structure you'll find the first. How is it this structure? So if I just make a picture, of course I'll make picture to make you understand this kind of structure is there. Then here the structure you'll see, this is termed as seminal vessel. So I'm sure this is clear. These seminal vessels does so many functions. Even if anyone asks you what's the food source for sperm, the fructose is the food source for sperm. So I'm just telling you because the seminal vessels does that. Then after that, here you'll find one more structure, ears like a structure. This is structure called as what? This is this structure is called as prostate gland. Prostate gland. This help in what? They release calcium ions. They release calcium ions and these all, right? Then we also have other things over here. What you'll see more, you will see so here you will find one more structure. This is called as urethra. Then this urethra and this opening is called as penis. Not this opening, but here we have another outer covering. So here after this structure we have another opening. So this opening is termed as penis. After this opening is now termed as what? Urethral meatus. This is also simply an opening. Then what you'll see here after this, let's go with this color. Here you'll find one more cells like these. What these are called? These are called as, these are bulb-like structure. Bulb-like structure called as bulb urethral, or these are also called as Cooper glands. Some shots clear. Then what does they do? They provide lubrication, or they secrete mucus. Some shots clear. Then these are the accessory glands. You'll also find one more structure. After that, if I erase these all, I'm sure you won't mind it, because I needed to complete the picture as well. So what you'll see here, after this structure, you'll see that there are vasa differentia and these all. Vasa difference is something, they lie from uterus. These are the uterus and something. So what they'll do, their structure is kind of this. They are from lying from the upper side like this. Or if I just make it, what you'll see, they are going to lie it like this. Here comes the structure like this one. Here we have so many cells, so many types. Here again we find the structure. So I'll just enlarge this structure because I'm sure this is clear, a basic table. Then if I just enlarge it, you will see kind of structure. So what you'll see, this picture is also present in our book. So let me see there. Okay, here comes the picture. So this part I'll just explain you from here. Okay, so I'm just explaining you from here. Here this is the structure. What you'll see here, the epidermis, not epidermis, this is the epidermis, inner one. This is vasa efferentia, this one part. Then this is testis, and here this is called as vasa deferens. Is all what this epidermis do. This is going to store sperm for few hours, like 18 to 24 hours. Some short clear hours. Then what they do, we also have another vasa efferentia which is present over here. They also does so many this take sperm, and like this means this is an existing part, and these all parts epidermis, which is going to be the longest tube. This can also be an MCQ, so remember that this is going to be the longest tube. I'm sure it's clear. Then so like, so let's read. We'll also get few more points. I'll discuss that. So here come sperm cells which move towards the epidermis, which I mentioned, through what? Through reproductive, which is the first gland. After being produced in the seminiferous tubules, the epidermis and reproductive are connected by a network tube called as afferent ducts. So afferent which takes ducts, and sperm cells are kept in the epidermis until they're ready for ejaculation and are fully developed. So when these epidermis, as I mentioned, they are the longest tube, and they are going to store such things, storage of sperm. Then ejaculation. Then we have ductus deferens and vasa deferens. These both are thick walled tube carries sperm from the epidermis, and before the sperm are doing release during the expand part of the dissolve. Then ejaculatory duct, one of the two hollow tube carried out by joining the accessory duct, which are called as seminal vessels. I'm sure I mentioned before. Then the ampulla of a duct, different ducts survive in combination. These all. So what's more, the ducts are combined sperm deposition, ampulla, fluid-like structure, substance, prostate, and these all. Then we also have the urethra, also called as genital duct, which is common tube for the urinary and reproductive discharge. This is the point I forgot to mention, but it's important. The urinary duct and the same reproductive duct, these are called urinary genital duct. Then we have other parts like pills and these all. The parus, which is the male external genitalia, and copulatory organs, which is consists of glands. These are head or tip of penis. Penis is another structure which I'll discuss in the formation of sperm, not formation but the structure of sperm. So these are quite sensitive and connected to the opening of urethra, and some men fold of skin that's called something like not written here. So I'll just explain you in upcoming video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.